Football, like any other sport, brings about strong feelings and conflict emotions from all those who participate. Unfortunately, hatred is one of them. In football, particularly between local teams that have a long-standing rivalry, passionate animosity is not uncommon. Nonetheless, there are a variety of reasons why certain football players are the most despised in the world, including managerial decisions, player expenditure, and jealousy of their success and dominance. We all acknowledge that there are certain groups or individuals whom we simply love to hate. Jude Bellingham is not exempted from this, despite his exceptionalism and successes. Believe me, when you're on top, there's envy. It doesn't matter how influential you are or how highly you're esteemed, haters gonna hate. You're welcome to join us in Kickoff Kings as we delve right into the life of the star player Jude Bellingham. Today, we urge you to sit back and subscribe to this channel if you haven't, as we bring you 8 players who love to hate Jude, and why. Let's delve right in. Rio Ferdinand. Ironically, a few football icons have made remarks that could stir anger, destabilize the situation, or possibly endanger Bellingham's playing career. Rio Ferdinand once made a contentious claim that Jude Bellingham is not 19 years old. The renowned former Manchester United defender has insisted on seeing Jude's birth certificate because he feels the teenager is significantly older. But why would he doubt the validity of the most thrilling teenage football player in history? I'm always curious about the thoughts and perspectives of other soccer legends, players, and managers regarding the current standout talent. Yeah, that takes us to number 7. Dortmund players. Jude Bellingham joined Real Madrid this summer, and the Borussia Dortmund team is delighted about it since they were weary of his behavior at the German club. In June, Bellingham announced his departure from Dortmund after 3 years, moving to Madrid for a record-breaking $113 million, making him the most expensive British player in history. According to Bild, while the 20-year-old gained popularity in Germany, his teammates did not share this sentiment and were relieved to see him go. They thought Bellingham yearned to be the center of attention, which is one of their biggest complaints about him. Bellingham reacted to the feeling that he was being overshadowed by Erling Haaland, according to team members, by waiting behind after games to applaud the crowd alone, rather than with his teammates. This occurred during the 2021-22 campaign. Marc Cucurella. Following the full-time whistle, a video of Jude Bellingham pushing Marc Cucurella went viral on social media, and it has since been revealed why the Borussia Dortmund player might have been upset. At the end of Chelsea's match against Borussia Dortmund, Jude Bellingham and Marc Cucurella got into an altercation. The Blues have advanced to the quarterfinals of the Champions League, thanks to a goal from Raheem Sterling in the first half and a contentious Kai Havertz penalty. Graham Potter's team tried to extend their lead and run down the clock in the closing moments of the thrilling match at Stamford Bridge. The West Londoners won throw-ins, took short corners, and displayed a dark art exhibition. They also played the ball to the corner flag. The German powerhouses soon lost patience with Chelsea, and instead of the yellow fog that covered the field in the first half, a red mist appeared. Bellingham was at the center of one of the many conflicts that broke out. Bellingham, Emre Can, and Marius Wolf were engaged in a scuffle with Cucurella, Ben Chilwell, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek late in the second half. Social media users rapidly shared a video of the midfield player losing his cool, with many Chelsea supporters taking great pleasure in Bellingham's tantrum. Later that evening, the highly regarded young actor explained to BT Sport why he might have been feeling so furious. At Havertz's first 12-yard effort in the second half, Dortmund was judged to have encroached on the penalty box by the referee and the video assistant referee team. The Chelsea player was given the chance to reclaim his penalty kick, and he scored to double the Blues' advantage. Ronaldo. Jude officially endorsed Messi as his greatest of all time, GOAT, which sparked a major controversy among players and followers of both Ronaldo and Jude on social media. The England international was asked to select between Messi and Ronaldo in an interview with Dortmund's official YouTube channel. Because of the Argentinian football icon's extraordinary skill and capacity to astonish fans, he preferred him to the renowned Portuguese striker. Messi for me? Definitely, he stated. Simply put, I believe he possesses a strong combination of watch factor and numbers. It's easy to observe him and wonder, how does he do that? Is Ronaldo mad at this? His followers are Carlo Ancelotti. Carlo Ancelotti disqualified Real Madrid from the Jude Bellingham bidding battle, saying, "Bellingham is an excellent midfield player, but I'll continue to use my current lineup," declaring that he would rather continue with the youthful midfield core currently at the Bernabeu. But after a fantastic performance in England's quarter-final match against France in Qatar, many young players like Enzo Fernandez and numerous midfielders, some of whom are Spanish, are making their way into the game, Ancelotti told the media. Bellingham is one of them, but I'll continue to use my excellent midfield players, especially the young ones like Valverde, Camavinga, and Tchouaméni. Many of our guys are young. Although his tournament will be remembered for the missed penalty in the final, Tchouaméni was one of the breakout stars of the competition for France and scored against Bellingham's England. But Coach Carlo, he was just a little jealous of the young star. What do you think? And then in number 3, let's hear what Stoichkov has to say. Hristo Stoichkov. Nah! Did he just say that? Despite Bellingham's accomplishments, veteran Barcelona player Stoichkov told Tuttosport that he thought more worthy winners went unnoticed. He mentioned the attacking midfielder's absence of trophies from 2023 as justification for his judgment. No, he shouldn't have won. I don't question his worth. The Bulgarian stated, "He's one of the greatest talents in the world. He has a lot of class and knowledge. He reminds me a little bit of Paul Pogba, Kaká, and Michael Laudrup. Future events belong to him. He, Mbappe, and Haaland will play in the upcoming Ballon d'Or. But I'd like to know what he earned in the 2023 match between Real Madrid and Borussia Dortmund. Nothing at all. I would have given it to Jamal Musiala or Alejandro Balde, who won La Liga and the Spanish Super Cup with Barcelona, since Gavi, the current winner, was ineligible according to the rules." Bellingham's Dortmund squad lost to Bayern Munich in the season's final game, but he was injured on the last day of play and missed out on capturing the Bundesliga title. Nathan Cleary. The rumored romance between English football great Jude Bellingham and Matilda's star Mary Fowler suggests that while NRL star Nathan Cleary has caused controversy all over social media, he may be up against some fierce competition in the dating department. After noticing Bellingham liking Cleary's post minutes after it was posted, Fowler's fans advised her to exercise caution. Since then, she has used the hashtag #ShootToTheLittleMoments on Instagram to share several pictures, one of which features her lounging in a park. The England star pushed the heart button barely 4 minutes after Fowler had posted the sequence of images, as curious fans noted when they observed that Bellingham was among the first to like them. Several of Matilda's teammates have liked the post since then, including Cleary. Reece Walsh, a player for the Broncos who lost to Cleary and the Panthers in the NRL Grand Final, even sent a lighthearted comment. But then, Cleary is watching Jude's next move. Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale's suggestion was accompanied by sadness and remorse. Like many jokes, it came from the set of a comedic game show and was spoken with a smile, but there was also bitterness and hurt in his words. During the UK television series A League of Their Own, premiering this Thursday, the other game, not that one, they said on his findings from his 8 seasons in Spain, Bale may have said a lot. I think he said something like, "Win everything you can." Or, in a flash of comedic genius, launch yourself 100 feet into the air, perform a ludicrous overhead kick, and score the most amazing goal anyone has ever seen in a European Cup final, saving your team in the worst possible situation. In Bale's own words, something stung a man. He would be justified in believing that the care he got wasn't always the best. Sometimes it was hard to reconcile the degree of disapproval, even derision, with what he had managed to achieve. A newspaper headline from not too long ago said something like, "Hazard, halfway to becoming Bale, when Eden Hazard was absent for months due to injury and growing insignificance. If only he were half Bale already." He retired, never having come near. That joke, of course, became the norm. It was so overdone, so obvious, so cheesy, so tired, and so, well, everywhere. Wales, Madrid, golf. A comment he never made followed him everywhere. Instead, it was an overstatement of a claim made by Predrag Mijatovic. This week, heeding Bale's advice to Bellingham. "This place has an offensive odor." Once more, there it was. Such a puppet. Josep Pedrerol disputed. Suggestions? Increase football and decrease golf, as always. Though many took it a bit too personally, he wasn't the only person who criticized Bale in the media this week. Football is renowned for being the sport that has united millions of people. Its simplicity and the fact that you can play the game with very little resources make it the most popular sport in the world. It's no longer a surprise that some players have grown to despise or even hate one another, given that professional football is a competitive sport marked by inflated egos and disagreements. Three of the most prevalent hate themes among soccer players, along with a few other seemingly trivial disagreements, are women, politics, and racism. Fighting between teammates is rare, although it does happen occasionally when opposing teams and players become aggressive and initiate a fight, whether on or off the field. I believe you have learned something from this video. So which of these players do you think have no solid reason for hating Jude Bellingham? Kindly tell us in the comments section. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Thank you for watching.